2025. Can I get a roll call, please?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Kurtz.
Here.
Mr. Natale, I'm here. Mr. Salmont. Here. Mr. Carderas.
Here.
Mr. Strollo.
Here.
Mr. Bowman.
Here.
Ms. Downs.
Here.
Mr. McKinney.
Here.
Mr. Affey.
Here.
Mr. Hilsinger.
Here.
Ms. Blake.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Great. Will Commission Public please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first order of business tonight is the approval of minutes from public hearing, regular meeting, from 11/24/25, and our public hearing from December 8th, 2025. I don't know, I was just thinking that, was 11/24, they were not here, so let's do 11/24 first. Can I get a motion for that, moved by Mr. Natale? Seconded by Mr. Affey. Discussion on those motions.
Question,
Yeah.
are we doing the public hearing or the regular meeting?
We're going to do the regular meeting for 11/24. That's all this is for, because you weren't seated on that meeting, so you won't be voting for this one.
I might want to take exception to that. I would like the minutes to reflect some items from the 24th. I'd like the minutes to reflect that I was asked to leave the meeting prior to the beginning of the executive session.
Okay.
Okay. That's you were, and that's only because you were not seated yet.
Correct.
We have the town.
Minutes do not reflect it. I plan to challenge the ruling of the town attorney, and so I'd like the minutes to show in writing that the town attorney asked me to leave the meeting.
Okay. Technically, we had to ask everybody that was in the audience at the time to leave the meeting. Was there anyone else here with him? I don't remember.
The applicant ended up showing.
I mean, we had the executive session here. Only seated members were allowed to be in here that have been sworn in. So it was nothing against you. You were asked to leave because technically you were part of the public at that time, even though you had been elected, but you were not sworn in to be seated.
Right, but you're missing the point. This action happened, and I would like it to be reflected in the minutes
Okay.
that it happened.
Can we add it to the minutes that the planning commission asked anyone that was not seated to leave, they had to leave the room so we could do executive session?
You just said that.
Okay.
That was an amended motion.
I'll accept the amendment.
Do you accept the amendment?
Sorry, accept.
You accept the amendment?
Accept the change to the minutes, because you were the
sorry.
second, right?
Sorry. Yeah, accept the change. Thank you.
Okay.
One
Any-
more, if I may.
Sure.
I would like whatever staff was present in the executive session to be listed in the minutes.
Okay. I don't remember who was there, but,
It was me, Colleen, I don't know, if Lena and Jeff. So that would be the staff that was present.
okay.
Sure, I'll accept that.
You're good with that? Mr. Affey, you okay with
I
that?
accept that.
Okay.
Accept that. Thank you.
Any other discussion on the minutes? Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? You're not voting though, because you weren't,
Abstained if that-
you're not even part of it. It's good. The motion carries 801, no, 701, sorry. Wow, got a little confused there. Okay, you're in this one, Jim. Can I get a motion for the public hearing from December 8th, 2025?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Kaderis, seconded by
Second.
Mr. Bowman. Any discussion on these minutes? No? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone abstain? Anyone opposed?
I wasn't here, I'm abstaining.
And we have 2 abstaining, so the motion carries 702. Okay, any communications come before us?
None.
Can I get a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Kaderis, second by Mr. Bowman. We are going to invite the town planner, the town attorney, Colleen, and is she going to be?
She should be back. I'll
Okay,
text her.
when she's back, she can come in.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to go in the other room so you guys can stay. Are we all going to fit in the other room, or should we just ask them to? It might be easier just ask them to go outside.
You could do, either one.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, do you mind it's only 3 of them, so it'd be a lot easier than going in the other room.
You can leave your stuff there if you want.
Just make sure Mike shuts the TV off, too. Or no votes were taken, I'm sorry. I didn't say that correctly. Okay, under unfinished business, we have the zone text amendment on behalf of Hydroclonics LLC. I was kind of thinking we'd maybe take a straw vote here to see if we were going to vote on this tonight, and speaking with staff is not 100% ready for the vote. I mean, is that,
I think, in fairness, you have 3 versions of the text amendment that were before you. Let me just boil down that last version for you, so you know, everyone is clear on what they're voting on, and we can do it at the next meeting.
okay.
Sounds good.
I thought we had to vote on it.
No.
No, you have, after the close of the public hearing, you have 65 days to act on this.
Okay. And new business, we have site plan approval for behalf of VRE Connecticut 002 for 146 Realty Drive LLC. I believe that's you. You want to come up to the mic, please?
Sure, absolutely. Thanks so much.
For the record, my name is Jay Klein. I'm a partner at Carmody, Torrance, Sandak, and Hennessy. We have an office in New Haven. Here tonight on behalf of Vessel Technologies, the developer of the Realty Drive site you mentioned a moment ago. Very minor amendment to the site plan that was approved by you or some of your predecessors, perhaps, a couple of years ago. Not talking about any more building or any more apartments or taking away parking spaces. What we're here tonight to bring to your attention, and I've got a printed out plan here, is during the course of the building permit review, I believe, for this project, the building official noted the requirement for a generator, an emergency generator, so that if there was a power outage situation, this generator would come on and the elevators within the structure would continue to operate. Certainly a good thing for health and safety. When we brought this to Mike's attention some time ago, he said, hey, you know, the commission would like this to come before you all for your blessing. That's pretty much it. The generator will be located, this is Realty Drive, north is towards me, and the generator will be behind the building, so it's not something that's going to be right on the street, you know, anything like that. Won't take away any parking spaces, is totally within the setbacks that were established by the HOD district that was approved as part of the companion with the site plan application. So there's no, you know, increase in intensity. This is just a good idea that an employee in town hall had. And I'm sorry.
Can you just point to Realty Drive again? I got
Sure.
a little confused when you did that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I pointed to Highland. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. Realty
okay.
Drive is right here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So yes, tucked away really nicely in terms of location. There are some mailboxes that are being added to. That's bubbled out on the plan, but that's it. Happy to answer any questions or comments folks may have.
Mr. Bowman?
Has this been reviewed by police, fire?
Yes. Yes, it has.
Do we have their approval?
Verbal, don't have any written, but it's, the location meets the fire code, fire prevention code. There was no issues from police because it doesn't impact emergency access. And they've been working actually directly with the building official. So this has been part of the conversation directly with Tom Lozier.
One of the concerns I had, and I think a few other commission members had here with this application, was the parking. And I know it meets the regulations for the parking, but I know I, for one, asked if we could squeeze any more parking spaces into this project. I was told no. Can you answer for me why and how you could now, what's the size of the generator? Or what's the size of the space that it's taking up?
Looks like it's 11 by 5 or 6 feet, so the generator itself is around 66 feet, so it is smaller than a parking space. And this was I'm pointing on my plan here, right right here. This was on an island. It's not taking away any parking spaces. So the number of parking that was parking spaces that you all approved, was it 2 or 3 years ago? That number's not going down. That's being maintained and in compliance with the regulation that was established with this site plan.
Understood, understood. But when we asked for any other places that could be a parking space, we were told, no, there's nothing else that can go in here. And now that you have to have something, it's being asked to take, just an island doesn't matter. It obviously was an important island because it couldn't be another parking space.
Yeah.
So can you just answer to me why I was told no at the public hearing?
I was not there, so I cannot answer that question. I'm with a separate firm. We weren't representing the applicant at that time. Certainly, in the context of health and safety, having this generator there for the elevators when you need it is certainly important. So I can't speak to what occurred a number of years ago, but I can tell you that, again, we were told by town officials to find a location for this generator for code compliance purposes. We found it, and yeah, that's really it. But there's no more parking that is required, certainly from a safety and operational perspective or from a regulatory perspective.
Do you get what I'm getting at, though? Where
Yes, I understand your question, but I wasn't there. And
understood.
Yeah.
So I guess I would ask staff. They found room for a parking spot. Can we ask them? I know we can't ask them again, but I mean, is there any other room for a parking spot? I mean, there's more units than there are parking spots in this building, or close.
It's close. You had 74, I believe, in the
And how many units? 70.
70.
So 74 units or 70 units with 74 parking spaces. We asked for more, and we were told no, but they have room for a generator.
And mailboxes.
And mailboxes, because they have to have it. It just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't know how anyone else feels, but sorry, we can't do that arrogantly, and now they're asking for a change.
well, I think just the requirement for the generator was something that was brought up by a professional employed by the town of Cheshire. And it's a code compliance requirement. When you have a 5-story building, you need to have a generator and make sure that elevators work at all times. That's an important health and safety standard. I understand parking is a hot topic on any given project. Was not there for the discussion a number of years ago, but this is something that is an important piece of the project, something that town staff called for, something that we are saying yes to. I understand that perhaps folks did not say yes to more parking when you originally saw this application, but we're saying yes to the generator that's being required by town staff this evening, or prior to this evening, leading up to this evening.
Could I just maybe make just a comment?
Sure.
Now, would you want them to investigate, could you, Jay, maybe look and investigate if you can add like another parking spot on site? Just investigate.
Say they come to them and they need 2 generators. Are they going to come back to us? I mean, who knows, or what else you might need? All of a sudden, you got room for that too. Is there room for
Would that
parking?
alleviate the concern if we said, listen, could you just go investigate and
Yeah.
find room?
Yeah,
I think there maybe, we could squeeze a parking spot or 2 on the entire site, additional to what's approved. And I understand, but this is something the applicant would have to agree to, because technically, Attorney Klein is correct. They meet the regs based on the regs that they propose for parking. It's a valid question by the commission. However, it does meet your regs entirely, the generator location. So it's a concern that they've had.
I'm happy to bring that concern back. I'd ask that you approve the generator location because it is an important necessity, and I'm happy to take this message back to the builder. I know they are working with the town actively on a number of items, to bring this project, to deliver this project. There's a 400-person waiting list, I believe, so people are excited to get in there. So happy to take that comment back to them, and if we can get some answers, we can give it to you.
Mr. Stroll.
I asked staff to review the new regulations for private property that have changed, the laws have changed, And I had concern with this application at the beginning because Realty Drive is a private road. And I believe that people will park on the private road, and with the new regulations, it's gonna be limited of towers that are gonna actually tow vehicles like that. I bowed out because the new regulations are ridiculous. And I think that it will be an issue for overflow because it is not a public road. And my concern is that cars will park on both sides of Realty Drive, and then there'll be no access to the back buildings, and it'll be a fire hazard. So that's my only concern. Now, if you park in a fire lane or whatever, the regulation still carries, but that doesn't matter when you're parking on both sides of the road. It's not a fire lane.
So if you recall, there was two things that the applicant is part of the condition of approval on this. One was the lease document saying that tenants can only have one car. That's that they will enforce. The other, they're supposed to engage with the HOA for Realty Drive to post no parking signs on Realty Drive. So they're supposed to reach out to their neighbors. That was a condition of approval, so therefore.
But since then, the law's changed, so it's not like it was. Towers don't have the authority just to tow the vehicles with signs. It's not the same. They have to leave it for 24 hours. If they move it 5 feet, they have to leave for another 24 hours. It's not the same. It's just just look at it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm really concerned about both sides of the road going in, and I honestly think that it should be striped on Realty Drive, a fire lane on one side. So you cannot park on one side at all. It should be like a fire lane.
Sean, I'm not sure that, I understand your concern, but I'm not sure they're asking for the generator.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
sure we can
I'm
go
just
back
saying
on
is
the-
that it's
yeah.
something that should.
It asks them to do some more parking spaces if they can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just very concerned with the road because it's a private road. We have no authority on the private road, but it's, I know, was it ever brought to the attention to make it a town road or Realty Drive? No. All right.
Mr. Natak.
That's my concern.
All right, I'm not gonna repeat what Sean said. I voted against every bit of this property. It's in the wrong place, wrong building, in the wrong area. Nobody wanted it. We were forced to do it. I voted against everything. You just said that the generator is a requirement from the town?
So it's required of the state building code.
Okay,
Because the
so it was missed on the
five-story-
application? What else was missed? Anything? Is there anything else that we're gonna see in the future?
That's the building code issue. It wasn't under our review, so I can't speak for the building official. They're working directly with the building official to address building code issues with the project as we speak, and the state building official's office.
So we have the potential, maybe or maybe not, to see something else, depending on what they're working on?
At this point, in conversation with Tom Lozier, the generator is the really only thing that you're going to see for physical improvements or expansions to the site. Everything else really is, they're working within the box to kind of I don't want to say legalize, but address some regulatory hurdles.
Yeah, and again, this is the first time I'm with all of you, but in other projects that I've worked on of this scale or less, it's not uncommon you get a zoning approval, then you go to the building code review and building permit, and there are other layers, and building officials have comments, you have to modify a site plan to address those comments. I don't see anything irregular about that, but understanding, again, this is something that the town has asked us to provide, or that has asked the town has asked Vessel to provide, and they are providing it, happy to provide it.
Is there any screening going around this thing?
I'm sorry?
Is there any screening going around the generator?
It's on a concrete pad. It's shielded. I mean, it won't be seen if you can see on this plan, and I'll bring it up a little bit closer. I don't know that I'll just shout a little bit louder. It'll be screened largely by, vehicles will be parked all around it, and
You have a 7-foot wide hedge too on the plan. You
Yeah.
can read that here.
yes, that's correct. So.
There's landscaping, and I thought there was sound attenuation that was added to it too. if I
Yeah,
recall.
that's shown on this. Thank you, Mike. Yeah.
So
They're
you have
moving the hydrant,
visual
too.
and,
They're putting a new hydrant in, you can barely read it. And they've got a 2-foot wide hedge going around the generator.
have better eyes than I
I
do.
thought that said 7. Yeah, you got better eyes than me. Oh.
You can tell that from looking at that? Oh, you
No, I
can
get it
see
right
that.
here.
Okay, sorry, sorry. I'm like,
Even with my glasses, I can't see that.
okay.
Thank you, Matt. I can't see that.
Any other discussion? No?
Can I just make a comment?
Of course you can.
You're talking about the people are in a hurry to get it done?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I mean, I think
So
we're
are we.
obviously eager. Yeah,
So are we.
Yes.
I'm sick of looking at that thing driving by, so get it done.
yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Yes, you do. Motion to approve application for a site plan approval on behalf of VRE Connecticut 002, 146 Realty Drive LLC. Applicants requesting site plan approval per section 44B3 of the zoning regulations for a generator at 10 Realty Drive, Assessors Map 28, Lot 146, zoning Housing Opportunity District, HOD. The commission finds, based on the presentation documents provided, the applicant has demonstrated compliance with the Cheshire zoning regulations. Approval is based on plans titled Utility Plan Vessel Multifamily Housing, prepared by H&H Engineering Associates, the revision date of February 5th, 2025, sorry.
What's that wording?
Move, Mr. Caderos.
Just, if I may.
Seconded by, hang on one sec, Mr. Bowman. Okay.
John did. I second it.
Mr. Caderos and then Mr. Bowman. You had something to say?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. This exhibit, I think, shows a little clearer the generator and the hedge, those details, Mike. It's dated, what's the date that I have here? November 25th, 2025. I can make that part of the record just so you have that as well.
I'm
We-
sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
It's November 25th.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
looking at the same thing. That's in your.
yeah. Okay, okay.
That's what we have here, right?
Great. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay, no problem. Discussion on the motion. None? All right, I guess I'm gonna have to say, I was gonna vote against this, but Casey wants to get this done, so it's gonna change my vote. I'm not happy with it, but I would please like to go back to them and seriously consider them. Please ask them to be, it's a lot. It's a lot of units here, and there's not that many parking spaces, so if there is any more space, please relay that to them.
I
Okay?
will, sir. Thank you.
All those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed?
Yes.
Anyone abstaining? Motion carries 8-1-0,
Thanks so much for making
with
time.
Mr. Natale voted against.
Thanks for making time for us this evening. Hope you all have a nice holiday season, get a break from all this. Thank you.
Okay. Moving on, we are going to go to election of officers. So I'm going to call for the election of the chairman of the commission, and I would like to make the motion to put John Caderas as the chairman of the Planning and Zoning Commission. I'm not sure if I even need a second, but I have a second by Mr. Bowman. And I will ask, is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations? Seeing none, I'm going to have a motion to close nominations. And with that, I would like to take a vote.
Second.
I don't think I do need a second. I don't think I need a motion or a second.
You need a motion and second. To
I have a
close-
motion and a second by Mr. McKinney.
Yep.
All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining?
No, now you have to vote on,
That was,
that was to close the nomination.
oh, you can close no one. I don't think that's correct, but, okay, nominations have now been closed. I'm going to ask for a vote for John Caderas for chairman of the Planning and Zoning Commission.
I think there should be discussion first.
Do we have a motion and whatever?
Motion second, so you.
A motion a second. Can we have some discussion, please?
I would like to thank Mr. Kurtz for at least the time that I have been elected and been part of planning and zoning, that he's always been a gentleman. He's always listened to our concerns. And thank you for serving the town of Cheshire as chairman.
I would also like to add that he's also listened and been very patient with the public.
I'd like to thank John for stepping up. You're going to be a great leader. Thank you.
I would also like to say, I've served with John for a long time. I know he's going to do a great job. That's why I nominated him. So, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? John, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for your job.
Good luck.
You can sit next to Sean now.
You did explain to John about the chairman always buys.
Yes. Afterwards, we'll be going out, and yes, I will be following the good example that EJ set before me. Now, I'd like to open the nominations for vice chair. Does anybody have any?
I'd like to nominate E.J. Kurtz as vice chair of planning and zoning.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
Motion's been made and second, made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Vote to seat.
Vote to seat Mr. Earl J. Kurtz as vice chairman.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to move the nomination for secretary.
Please.
Matt Bowman, please.
All right, is there any other nominations?
You need a second.
Oh, sorry. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Closing nomination.
Yeah.
You got to ask for more. You got to ask for more.
Oh, yeah, right, I got it.
You asked 3 times.
Is there any, yes, are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations?
Move to close nominations.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor of
Mr. Bowman.
Mr. Bowman as secretary?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Congratulations.
Thank you. No.
Not much.
Being nothing else,
You got
Yeah.
public hearings.
the public hearings for the month of,
So you have two public hearings come up in January. First will be, it's a change of use at 330 South Main Street, the old Calcani building. There's a beauty salon looking to go in there, occupy that. And then the other is, it's a 25 lot re-subdivision of 466 Academy Road and 0 Academy Road. That is the Norton Brothers Orchard. That is for next meeting in January.
all right. You schedule those?
Those are already scheduled,
Okay.
and we should not be talking about these pending applications till the public hearing. No.
Well, I have just the Cagney building. Which one is that?
Kilkenny is further down, if you're coming south on
The old bank?
the old bank, the old, what was it, the Bluebell Bakery.
Right next door to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Are they just taking a part of the building?
That was my question, and now you get to ask it?
No, okay, all right.
He said I couldn't ask a question.
Yeah, but he doesn't listen. That's the difference. You listen, Matt just does what he wants.
I just had a quick question.
Hit Matt.
Geez, my first one. Is there any other business before us?
Yes.
Just a quick question. Are we still on track for POCD for the 26th?
We're gonna probably have to push that off to February, the first meeting in February. The map, the future land use was just received late, so we submitted, we've done our referrals, we filed it downstairs, but we gotta really push that to the first meeting in February. Just because it's like a few days off for the 65-day referral under state statute. But you have the draft, I emailed you all. The next meeting, I'll bring paper copies for you.
Yes.
Other new business, if you're ready to move on?
Other new business?
I'd like a copy of I'd like a copy of the state regulations for going into executive session for our next meeting.
Okay, can we get that?
It'd be just state statute, yeah, I'll
Yes.
I'll print up a quick thing of state statute.
Yeah, and if you'd like, could you print it up and email it out to us before?
Yeah, I
it gets-
can email it.
Beautiful.
And the background with that is, I believe the attorney misread the statute or whatever on a number of issues, and I would like to be able to address them so it doesn't happen in the future. Thank you.
Okay.
John, on your recommendation, maybe staff could bring us up to speed, I would say, on the policies and procedures of the commission, so that, you know, if there are any questions, we could ask the staff or ask you, and just kind of do a little bit of a workshop.
Yeah, I was going to want to talk with staff about that, but under the state statutes, we're required to have so much training, and we can do some of that in-house, and I think an orientation as to basic expectations and basics of how to be a commission member, what to do and what to expect.
Yeah, we can prepare something. Say for February.
February works?
I'll bring up one other thing. Sorry. Years ago, many years ago, I don't know if it's this town attorney or the previous one, recommended that every commission member have a town email address. I only use the town email address for any business conducted by this commission. I don't discuss anything elsewhere, in texts or anything else. So I would just like to make that recommendation for everybody. If you don't have a town email address, see
Andrew,
Andrew.
you'll go through the town manager's office and they'll hook you up with, you have to fill out a few paperwork now and do something else.
Just to protect yourself. Again, that was recommendation of council.
Jeff is correct, so if you're using your private emails, let's say something comes through that is contentious, that's a lawsuit, or someone wants to FOI the commission, they could FOI your personal email, meaning they can go through your personal email to review for pertinent documents as it relates to your function as a member of the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Again, just a recommendation for everybody.
So you said we
Protect yourself.
Yeah.
Call the town manager's office?
Yeah, go through Andrew in the town manager's office, Andrew Martelli, assistant town manager, and he will assist you with establishing a town email address, a CheshireCT.gov address.
Okay.
You know, you see a few, Jeff, you have one, Matt, you have one that doesn't work.
I do.
I can't resist.
It doesn't. What's my fault? Peter's fault. Start.
And Mike, I'm sorry, just, I don't know if you know this for the email addresses. I still have the Cheshire.org.
Still
Do I need
works.
to have it changed?
Still works.
Oh, I know it works.
Yeah,
Don't need to get it changed?
they'll handle that when it becomes an issue.
I use it, well, still.
We got an abacus for you.
I've got a great email, though. I got a great email.
Now, John, where are you going to continue with it?
Yes.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to, vote. Second? All in favor? Aye. Okay, it's Christmas party.